Hello, 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 hello. I'm coming to you once again from beautiful, rustic, rural Kerala. We have this beautiful, beautiful gardens like tropical hanging jungle in front of us. My assistant and photographer today is Joyal, who's photographing. He's going to show you the surrounding setting in just a moment. Meanwhile, I'm going to tell you about our visit yesterday to Jisha's sister, whose name is Shindu, kind of like Hodu or Hindu, Shindu. Anyway, she looks just like her. She's Jisha's younger sister. When she greeted me, I thought it was like a carbon copy replica Xerox. They're both so beautiful, these women. Jisha has 4 more sisters. There are 5 children altogether, and this is the baby. So we drove, actually, here's a good part right from the beginning. And before I even start, I just want to do a call out to my dear friends in Israel who are going through some difficult times now. So my heart is definitely there with you all. And I wish you all safety and fun times again. Now, I'm going to tell you about our ride up to Shintu's new house, which was by, are you ready for this? Rickshaw. We went up into the mountains driving in a rickshaw, my first time ever. Rickshaws nowadays are motorized. They're 3-wheel kind of carts or something. Driven, they don't even have a door. Figure that one out. And Jisha thought she was holding on to me the whole time, and I was really holding on to her, so she didn't topple out the door. I mean, the roads are really curvy, windy, and up and down, and the road surface is not well paved, so lots of potholes, and I just thought Jisha was going to bounce right out. Meanwhile, I took some really nice pictures along from my side, so when I get a chance, I'll send some of those along. So Shindu's house is beautiful, new modern house made to Indian specifications, which means the bathroom has no sink nor any hot water. It means that the doors don't have any handles. They just have locks that you have to pull. It means that the kitchens have 2 or sometimes 3 rooms, one for a 2-burner electric hot plate, and another room for a wood-burning kind of long stove or something that more modern ones have, what do you call that, extractors or something, where the smoke can go out. Beautiful home. Her husband, the way that they, or anybody affords a beautiful home, is for one of the family members to work abroad. So it seems fairly common. In this case, the husband is working in Qatar on an oil rig. He works for 3 months, comes home for 1. And it meant that they could afford this beautiful home and hopefully as well, I imagine, send their children to higher education the way that Jisha is doing. And Jisha wishes she had a beautiful new home, and I love the place where she is now. I mean, I don't live here full time, but I think it's gorgeous. So we had a great time. Of course, the food was abundant. I wrote down the names of the food. Biryani is one of the dishes. That's like a chicken curry. Eat with the hands, right hand only. Another food that she made was called puttu, which is, they have rice patties here. We passed them on the way, and they make rice, white rice, brown rice. They also make cracked rice, like we do with bulgur for wheat. So that's really nice. They do that with millet as well. Then jackfruit. When we took a walk, we passed by humongous hanging jackfruit. It's kind of like spiky. It's these big, round, ponderous, pendulous fruits that hang. I mean, they're huge and kind of spiky shells around it. And the people there, they walk on pebbles barefoot and they hit these jackfruit, and I'm like, oh. Anyway, so lots of good food, and she cooked. She was either constantly cooking or cleaning, because as soon as we finished a meal, she'd serve us something else. So it was really great. Then we took a walk to a nature reserve where elephants come to bathe, and tigers and monkeys. However, we saw none of those. And I luckily got a ride on a motorcycle to get there because it was a hot, long walk. Anyway, it was a wonderful time. Finally, the 7 of us means Jisha and husband Roy Chan, 2 of the children, because one is away at a crash course at school, Jisha's parents and myself all crowded into a car. So you can imagine that one going on these streets. Then we got home. We all kind of crashed, speaking of, and faded for a while. Then we got back in the car and we drove to Jisha's friend, also named Jisha, who is also a caretaker in Israel. And we had visited her in Afula, and she's here as well for her daughter's first, or I don't know what number, communion. So we went there, we drove all the way there, also back into the mountains. Jisha, we call her Jisha Afula, served us a meal. What was the name of the food that she served us? It was like rice with chicken on top. So I had also biryani. So I had mine without the chicken. And then lasso or something is like a yogurt thing, a coconut thing, and it was so sweet. And then all of a sudden I realized it was so hot. Oh my God. So that was okay after I recovered. And then on the way back home, we stopped into a church. We passed along the way. You know, they got down on their knees, didn't pretend to pray. So anyway, today and yesterday, last night, was the Christian Perunal Festival. So we went to the church last night as if we didn't have a full enough day. Thousands of people. There was an open-air concert and, you know, real heavy rock and yay, and singers coming out into the audience. And I counted at least 1,500 people, and that was just trying to multiply it out. It was amazing. Today, again, they'll have a big parade at the church, so we'll go and see that, I hope. And Jola, do you want to kind of show the background a little bit here? Yeah, you can see this, how beautiful. It's just outstanding. Look at this, look at that. Keep going. Oh, excuse me, I sneezed. Okay, not allergic, not allergic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's it. That's my report from Kerala.